Tomatonator Wendy's gave me. Look at this fucking thing, dude. What the fuck is this shit?
Starting off this channel by admitting something terrible. I used to use the website reddit.com. The website full of degenerates online doing horrible things like arguing about waifus and claiming they invented memes, when instead they should be posting opinions on Twitter and enjoying life on Discord like everyone else. Now, as a normal person with shots of degeneracy flowing through my veins, I'll be the first to look at weird Reddit posts and say, you know what, this is weird, but it's really not that big of a deal. With that being said, there is still a lot of content on Reddit that's just really weird, and that's what we're going to be talking about today. Said subreddits aren't going to be NSFW, as I don't imagine YouTube taking lightly me starting off the channel with that type of content, despite the other shit that occurs on their platform. But you know, it is what it is, honestly. Because of that, I refused to get banned off of YouTube for my first video because I thought it'd be funny to make content about furries kissing and eating each other. Like, no, I would never do that now. That'll of course be my second video. You guys watch Attack on Titan, Demon Slayer, or literally any other anime, right? I know I do, which is why in high school, when I saw that there was a subreddit called r/anime memes, flooding with all the relatable anime memes I could ever want, I just had to join it. This of course means I was also there when the original subreddit split in two because the mods were mad about something or other. I'm gonna be honest with you, I really don't give a shit about what happened. All you need to know is that it resulted in the split between two anime meme subreddits, the new r/good anime memes and the old r/anime memes. The reason why I said I don't care about the drama surrounding what happened is because at the end of the day, both subreddits suck complete ass. Legitimately, when other people say that anime fans make the worst memes, this is exactly what they're talking about. What is this garbage? All of these jokes center around the same 3 or 4 things that they've joked about since when I first joined the original subreddit as a foolish adolescent. It's either 1, a very crappy meme with an anime reaction image that isn't even remotely interesting, 2, a very unfunny sex joke that they've made for the billionth time, or 3, a mediocre meme about the latest trending anime, which, you know what, to be fair, can sometimes be a bit interesting, you know, in the sense that it's fun to share about something new that you like, which can be a good experience. But these subreddits though, this is the type of shit that makes us anime watchers be looked on with disgust and horror. Like come on. It can't be that hard to come up with an original joke. Like, I'm not Mr. Comedy or anything. I probably couldn't make anyone outside my friend group laugh if my life depended on it, but still. This is legitimately my face when I see anything from either of these subreddits. It's nothing. It's absolutely nothing. Also, on a side note, I'd like to mention how the good anime memes subreddit will just post someone else's art in exchange for upvotes. Like, you know, it's just a great part of the platform. Some of you might have seen this Twitter account called Reddit Teens, and I'm going to look quickly over at some of the posts from here today, because while overall the subreddit r/teenagers is mostly fine, there are still some goofy ass people that occasionally pop up in the community, their hormones causing them to say the most degenerate stuff that most other people would have normally kept to their head. Some of this shit is so vile that I'm not even going to read them out loud, which I think this shows what the internet has done to our generation, with so many of us being exposed to such foul things on the internet at an early age. It's just commonplace now, because you get stuff like this on a subreddit community filled with teenagers. If girl on Reddit, why me wrong to be creepy in DM? That's just kind of funny. Like, I imagine this kid was trying to tell some, like, really crappy joke, but while typing, he's just like, well, I should just neglect this, make any more sense. Maybe that will be funny. Which, you know, I guess kind of succeeded, so good job, I guess. Dream is literally the next coming of Jesus. Dream and his stands, Jesus and his disciples. I'm going to decline reading the rest of that, because that's likely just bait. Like, come on, you think you're going to get a fake reaction out of me? Yeah, I don't think so. One more. 110 reasons not to commit suicide. A bit dark, but let's see what this says. We got, good enjoyable experiences, meeting your soulmate, watching the stars, eating good food, spending time with people who love you, And fucking hell, man. Before I end with the final and arguably worst subreddit, I'd like to give some honorable mentions of some individual communities so I can pretend that I covered a whole plethora of different subreddits in this video, when in actuality I was too lazy to do any more research on reddit.com. First of these, r/illegal life pro tips, where you can see a man blatantly admit to committing a shoplifting spree, as well as how to do it, another man telling you how to pick your targets to rob, and of course, someone trying to hide from a dealer that he scammed out of 7K. Now, why you would ever go to Reddit for help in any of these situations is completely beyond me. Everyone knows the website to go to for that is iFunny, so you can get called the N-word because the middle school's teenagers riding on that app do not know comedy. Another community that makes you feel like a criminal is r/plushophile, which I'm not even going to talk about, only mention, because, well, I mean, first off, it's an NSFW. But still, I had to mention it because it's so extreme, even for Reddit, that just making a list like this and not having the subreddit is just, I don't know. It just doesn't feel right. All I'm going to say about this subreddit is that the people on here, they like plushies just a little bit too much. Moving on, r/dog-free. This is a subreddit that will talk about how dogs annoy them by barking, how they are dangerous, and how dog owners are the worst human beings to ever walk on the planet we call Earth. Now, as a confident, intelligent, and strong dog owner myself, I personally don't get the brutal hate these guys have against dogs. Like, I understand that some dog owners are shitty at training and taking care of their pets, resulting in a bad dog, but I don't think it needs to be said that the majority of dogs out there aren't like that, and they're just cute little fluffy things, and that many of the members of this subreddit are probably just insane. One of the worst places to rot on the website reddit.com is the subreddit r/waifuism. If you look up this subreddit, upon first glance you might notice that it says 3D in this subreddit refers to real people. The fact that you even have to make that distinction is actually quite worrying. If you couldn't tell, this is a community full of people who are genuinely in love with their waifus and treat themselves as if they're in an actual, committed, and healthy relationship with a fictional character. Now, ever since I've first seen this community, I've seen several different YouTubers brutally tear into this subreddit by saying, "God, these people are fucking weird. I would never do anything like this." Even though, you know, half of YouTubers nowadays are creeps or weirdos themselves. Like, honestly, I could fake a reaction to some of these posts, but like, honestly, what's the point? Like, just looking at this subreddit, it's just really sad. Maybe it's just because I grew up on the internet or something, but like, honestly, this shit doesn't faze me that much anymore. Come on. This is commonplace now. Honestly, this is getting to the point where you're just gonna be at your homie's house, asking if they've seen anyone recently, and they'll be like, "Oh yeah, she in the back." And then you'll be like, "Damn, my boy's finally pulling," and he just pulls out this, and it's like, alright, I gotta go home now to do some important laundry. But yeah, that's the video. I hope you guys liked it. I spent like 2 months trying to get this done, just procrastinating and stuff, until I finally just gave up and settled for this. And I'll see you guys in another 2 months with my next video.
Bro, what the fuck? Bro, what the fuck?